The Tundra.
He deserved it.
Now, back to Steiny and Guru on 95.7 The Game.
All right, the Warriors off-season didn't include the playoffs, but it's starting to heat up. A lot of news out there about the Golden State Warriors. A lot of reports that Wiggins is on the trading block, and Guru's right. It feels like he's been on the trading block before, and he looks like he's a priority to move on. A couple other little pieces of news. Kenny Atkinson is going to interview for the, don't tell me. It's a Midwest team. Why can't I think of this off the top of my head? Oh, yeah, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kenny Atkinson is going to interview with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and that's...
Now, what job did he
now.
turn down a couple years ago? The Nets. No, that's where it came from.
No, it was like Charlotte.
Charlotte, there you go.
It was Charlotte. And I heard, the two things I heard about that were one reason that he didn't take the job is because of his family. He didn't want to uproot his family.
Right.
But there was probably also another reason, and it was he wasn't going to get full control of his staff, and he was going to have to keep some of the guys who were under contract, who were assistant coaches. But here's what we're talking about. Colin Cowherd was talking about the Warriors offseason, and I got a question on the other side after you hear what he said.
I think the Warriors are going to be a big player somewhere. I think we're concentrating on Philly and New York, and I understand that. It's just a much easier avenue to get to the conference finals and the finals. Like, there's no disputing that. But I think Golden State, full of smart people, Jason, looks at OKC, looks at Denver, looks at Dallas. It's like, come on, we're not even close. So I think teams like Golden State are like right now, we're all talking Klay Thompson, Chris Paul, what to do. I think they're going to take a huge swing. That's my get. Maybe it's Karl Anthony Towns.
All right. So my question to Warrior fans is what would you consider a big move, a big off-season move for the Golden State Warriors? Like
Cat qualifies.
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I would absolutely think Karl Anthony Towns would be considered a big swing and a big play.
Do you think some people would say no? I don't know how.
I don't either.
A hybrid that could shoot, and if you tell his ass to stay down low, he can score?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at a couple of the texts
I'm getting killed
on the YouTube chat and on the Xfinity mobile text line, and at least one person says, no, I don't want Karl Anthony Towns. I think you're crazy.
Wow.
At this point. I mean, if you're saying no to Karl Anthony Towns,
this ain't Wiggins. This is Cat.
Yeah, I mean, I would consider Karl Anthony Towns absolutely a big move if the Warriors somehow got here. Here's what I'm getting at, though. And I know it's a little different because it's not really a move, but it is a move. It's a decision. If Klay Thompson signs with another team in free agency, is that considered a big move? Or if they re-sign Klay Thompson, like how important is Klay Thompson to what the Warriors are trying to do next year immediately and then maybe in the future? You know what I mean? Like
wow.
Is Klay, how big of a priority is Klay Thompson one way or the other, I guess is what I'm asking at 888-957-9570.
Well, it's interesting you asked that because Klay has something to do with where he's going to end up. This could be a big decision, and he could choose to make a decision and be in another uniform. But as far as the Warriors, they have never reached the heights and has a deep playoff run without the help of Klay Thompson. So when you say if he were to leave, again, that qualifies to me, Steiny, as a big decision, but it would affect how you play and who you would get to replace him. And that, to me, that strikes fear in my heart on, who and how that would work and mesh, okay? And then the other thing with the decision, it's huge both ways. Because, Steiny, you've never done it without him.
Yep. There was one other move involving Wiggins, and this is the one Evan brought up that he saw. Just plain and simple, my answer would be yes, even though I'm not crazy about this guy. Would you move Wiggins for Jared Allen in Cleveland? They're big fella. They got 3 big men there.
You know what? I would do that.
Yeah, I would probably do it too, if for no other reason than just to switch
why would
it up
Cleveland say bye-bye to him?
You know why? Because he's just like Wiggins.
Well, he got hurt, Steiny. That hurt him.
Yeah, and he never came back.
But what did Evan say during the break?
I think
it was profound.
I don't think Jared Allen loves the game either.
But Evan made a point to where, I don't care if said player loves the game. If they ball out, mentioned like Anthony Rendon, forget how you love it, is how you play.
No doubt.
So I got 2 text messages. I know you bring up your guy Harry. My guy Squirt and Tone both said they would get rid of Wiggins for a bag of rocks. That's everybody coming at me. But Steiny, he's a good when he's on. And I know mentally he hasn't been on. But you're not saying he's old. He's slow.
Well, he is old.
He's 29.
I think he's old for 29.
Okay.
Because he didn't go to college but for 1 year.
I would just take one real crack at sitting him down, either Joe, Dre, Steph, like, dude, what is it? One crack. But Jared Allen, I would drive Wiggins to the airport because I believe that type of player is what the Warrior needs. And then the Kuminga could be Kuminga. But I want to just say something here. And this triggered me because the Warriors aren't in the playoffs, and I swear to you, partner, I'm still watching the play-in game. And the Kings, without our guy from Kentucky, Monk, were able to just bruise and make the Warriors look soft. So that's where I'm at. Steiny, we can't say Kuminga he had a great season. We can't say he didn't reach certain plateaus because of Andrew Wiggins. You need some more moves in the post. You need to refine your handle. That ain't got nothing to do with Wiggins. And I think Wiggins is he's like symbolic of, Jonathan Kuminga will be Scottie Pippen if Wiggins wasn't a Warrior. And I don't think that's fair.
Well, I look at them both, and they're repetitive.
There's something to that.
No, there's a lot to it. They're virtually the same player.
But Wiggins is more polished. It's just about he's an enigma upstairs. And if people, and the Steiny Dub Nation spoken, they're done with him. I'm just saying be careful what you give him away for.
But see, the way I look at Wiggins is like, if you trade Wiggins, you're not trading the 2022 Wiggins. He hasn't been that guy. Well, you're trading a player who is completely and utterly performed below the way he should have been performing.
Are you okay with not knowing why? Like saying bye-bye to him without getting to the why?
What do you mean?
Like why we couldn't crack the code? Like, I guess that's what I'm preaching.
Well, I guess what I'm preaching is
Wiggins why haven't we been able to reach him?
Well, I don't know, but we haven't been able to reach him, but you think one more talk will get it done.
Or one Ouija board or something.
You think they haven't tried? Guru, come on. Come on. How much time you want to give him to turn it around?
That means something to me.
Let's go to Lee.